Tyson. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm honored to be here just for a few brief moments to encourage you all, talk to you all about life, talk to you all about football, talk to you all about you. And one of the first things I want to emphasize is that you all have a great opportunity here. Besides, I'm not even thinking about y'all record. I'm not talking about football right now. I'm talking about at this school. You got an opportunity to do something that nobody else has done. You got an opportunity to be greater than what you could imagine. Because you got an opportunity to learn. So first of all, you all are students before y'all athletes, right? That's why I call a student athlete. It's not reverse. So I want you to understand the importance of being a student first. Because you showing your skill and talent on the field, that's extra. But make no mistake, you're a student first. Because when football is removed, then the question is, who are you? See what I'm saying? So you got to be something before you even do football. So football is going to be some extra adding onto your life, but who are you without football? That's what the classroom prepares you to be, because you're not going to be able to play football when you're 50, unless you got some good genes. But I'm saying, but you get my point. So you're a student first. So everything from the classroom translates on the field. The same excellence that you put forth in the classroom to make the A's and B's, maybe the occasional C, but we stick with A's and B's. I'm speaking it. Same thing you do on the field. So I want you to know the importance of you as an individual without all this other stuff strapped to you. When people look at you, can they say you are a person of good character, a person with integrity, a person that people want to be around because you bring so much positive energy into their life? It's nothing to do with football. We know you're talented. You won't be here if you wasn't. We know you got skill. You won't be here if you wasn't. We know that you know how to play the sport, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be here sitting down right now. So first and foremost, we want to understand that the classroom is a necessity in order to be who we need to be on the field. Correct? Y'all agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So let's dive into football. I did a little research. Y'all 1-7. Sounds pretty bad. But I want you to focus on that. That's what everybody else focuses on. They focus on your records. But I'm looking at the talent in each and every one of y'all individually. It just needs to be brought together on the same page. You all have everything that every other team y'all face has. The difference, mentality. The difference, they looking to the right and to the left saying, I'm playing this game for you. While some of you saying, I'm playing for myself. Lose every time. You'll lose every time. I don't see people, you don't heard the story, Cinderella story, started out, and then they started out rough, they end up getting in the playoff, they end up shocking the world. Michael Jordan had a quote that said, it's not how you start a thing, it's how you finish. Y'all might have started rough, but y'all got 2 more games to win one game. And if y'all can win one game and get in the playoff, y'all gonna be equal with everybody else, because it starts 0-0. Everybody start at 0. You can be 5-1 when you get there. It's 0-0. And you can go out in the first round, because you 7-0 don't mean you're gonna go all the way through undefeated. So y'all still have an opportunity, but what I'm trying to get y'all to see that it's not over. I don't want you to look at your record and say, I'm defeated. No. It's just a change of mentality, and y'all practice can go a whole different way. Y'all game Friday can go a whole different way. But my question is, guys, who are y'all playing for besides yourself? You can't just play for yourself and expect to win games. Y'all come in here to grind with each other all the time. Y'all see each other in school, but do you love each other enough to say, okay, you know what? I'm playing this game for you. I'm playing this game for you, and vice versa. Because if you don't come together like that, then what? You're going to continue to get results like you getting. Because I'm telling you, talent wins games. Teamwork wins championships, y'all. It's got to be bigger than you. And it's got to start at practice. I know y'all know who Iverson is, right? Y'all know who MJ is, right? So y'all can agree with me when we start talking about phenomenal players, they're going to bring up both of them, right? But when we start talking about championships, who they're going to bring up? They ain't going to be but one conversation about one person. Who that person going to be? Do y'all know the difference? Why?
Practice.
Practice. We talking about practice. Practice, man. We talking about practice. AI was good, but he could have been. He's great, but he could have been phenomenal had he took practice seriously. Yeah, you can show up on game day and do what you do, but you got a team. It's not Allen Iverson Sixers. It's 76ers. It's Philadelphia, not Allen. Even though he was a big part of it, I'm trying to get you to see that it's the team thing you got to worry about. Yeah, what's good if you scoring 4 touchdowns, we still lose. MJ had to come to a grips with himself when they were telling him, a scoring champion can't win championships. It drove him crazy. So what he did in that season, how can I get everybody involved? How can I get crew coach involved? How can I get Steve Kerr involved? I know my Robin gonna be to me, right? Pippen gonna be there. How can I get Luke Long and all them guys together with me? When he did that, they start winning games. He's undefeated in championships now. Why? Because he understood that if I want to go fast, I'll go alone. But if I want to go far, we got to go together. I can't do it on my own. And that's what I'm saying to y'all. If y'all want to win this game Friday, you got to play for the person next to you. You got to care. You got to care about the man next to you. It's not about your individual accolades. He had scoring titles, champion, but people said, hey, a scoring champ can't win championships. That drove him crazy, y'all. Think about it. You scoring 3 or 4 touchdowns, y'all still coming up short by 3 or 4 points. Maybe a touchdown. It don't have to be. But when y'all come together and say, you know what, I'm playing this for you, I'm playing this for me, I'm playing this for my mom, I'm playing this for your why got to be stronger than what you're going through. Your why got to be stronger than anything that you're dealing with on the football field. You got to be willing to leave it all on the line. You got a chance to do that. Because I'm telling you, Clinch already licking their chops saying, they won the 7, they hurt. We already in the playoff. They got to fight to get it. But they coming to your hometown just thinking about just making your hometown want to leave the game early. Because fans are fickle. Don't be fooled by your fans. They're there for you, you know what I'm saying? But don't be discouraged if people tend to leave. Because sometimes you don't need to leave something before it's over because it can be a shock. I don't see it happen all the time. I don't see it happen many times. So that's why you want to finish to the end. Even when you're losing and you feel like you might lose a game, play hard to the end. Play all the way through. They taught us this in track. When you run it, run all the way through. Don't slide at the stop. No. Run through because they're going to affect your time if you stop before you get to the finish line. You don't score. You keep running speed all the way through. You play your games all the way through. I don't care if you're getting beat by 50. You play like the game is 0-0. You play that way because why? You're building habits. They're going to take you on to another game, and when the game gets close, you're going to have what it takes. You're going to have those reps. Y'all got to believe in yourself just like y'all believe in the next man. You got to believe that you can do it. I'm going to give you another example. Think about this. Y'all know who Iron Mike is, right? Iron Mike Tyson. Mike. Okay. Before he lost his fight, he was the king of boxing. He was a giant in boxing, y'all. And Buster Douglas had to go up and fight him. I mean, people already were saying, it's over. Because he was a young phenom knocking out jokers like, boom, boom, 2 minutes. I mean, he stroked fear in the people when he walked up to them. A lot of his fights, if you go back and look at the tape, and you look at when they come face to face, you can see the fear in those people's eyes. They were already defeated. But Buster Douglas said, you know what? I ain't afraid. His mama went around a week before the fight telling everybody my son's gonna beat Mike Tyson. They thought the woman was crazy. And before the fight happened, she died a week before the fight. So Buster Douglas had 2 choices. Either I go out and fight and win, or I just caught and prove my mama right, or I can crawl up in a corner and just let my career die. He shocked the world. He beat Tyson. The world going crazy. Oh, the giant has fallen. The giant of the boxing world has fallen. He had his mama going around telling people, my son gonna beat him. His mama died, y'all. And to commemorate her memory, he had to beat Mike. He was fighting for more than himself. He wasn't just fighting Mike because of Buster Douglas. He would have got pummeled. But he had a why that was stronger than Mike Tyson's punch that got him back up. Because when you get hit by Mike, most of his fights is KO. You don't get back up from that. But when he was on that mat when Mike knocked him out, he was thinking about his mama that just died a week ago, telling everybody I was going to beat Mike Tyson. That's what got him up off the mat. So I'm telling you, we're going to make y'all mad enough to beat Clint come Friday. Because I'm telling you, you don't want to put yourself in a position to win 1 game and 1 game left. That's more pressure. You thinking this pressure, that's even more pressure. So these are the situations that y'all have to come together as a group, put my talent with your talent, and what we're going to do to make this happen. You got to leave it out on the field for the next man. You got to be playing for somebody greater than yourself. What's your why for what you do? It's your perception on how you see this team. Don't look at the record. You can see 1-7 or you can see 7-1. It's how you view it. Because your mentality on how you play don't have to reflect your record. Practices make the difference. That's the difference between Allen, Iverson, and Mike. Allen didn't take practice serious. Mike took practice like it's a championship game. And you see the difference in stats and results now. You got to practice like you want to play. You can't just tell them to just show up. Yeah, you may show up and be individually phenomenal, but the team suffer. Yeah, you may get praised individually, but the team ain't getting praised. So you got to play for something greater than you, and that's the person you look at every day. Y'all got what it takes. Y'all got every position. Y'all got it. But the difference is the mentality, the will. Y'all got skill, but y'all got to give y'all will. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be in the playoffs? Or do y'all want to just write these seasons out? Because for the seniors, this is it. Somebody got to want the seniors to love the seniors on your team enough to say, I'm going to give you my all come Friday and the rest of the season and that practice, because that's where it started. But if y'all have it in that practice, you're going to have it in the game. Okay, I'll tell you are. You may have some good moments here and there, but it's going to show that y'all ain't taking practice seriously. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all, y'all got it. Y'all got coaching staff that's concerned about y'all as a human, as a person, outside of football, and they're concerned you as a player. They care about the whole you, not just your talented you. They care about you building character. They care about you building integrity. They care about you being disciplined. They care about that. But it just happened to feed over into football. To complete you. To complete what y'all got going on. But you got to look yourself in the face and look at your teammate and say, you know what? I'm doing this for you. Not only am I doing this for myself and my family and my coaches, I'm playing my heart out for you. And when you get that kind of why going on in your life, for whatever you're doing, then you got something to go on. You can't be driven just by money. You can't be driven by cars. That stuff that they make that all the time. That's going to be short-lived. But when you could when you could get to your vision based on your why, based on a human who can't live forever, who they don't make every day like they make cars, then you got something sustainable. Me doing what I do, trying to make my kids better for my kids. My kids got to eat. I want to send other people's families on vacation. I want to pay people tuition. They don't have to be my kids. That's why I want to be wealthy. It's not a selfish thing, because it don't take $1 million for me to live. But it takes $1 million for me to send you to college and pay it off. It takes $1 million for me to send multiple people, family members, on a trip, a luxury trip. Not no just trip to Orlando to one of those little theme parks. No, I'm talking about like Dubai. I'm talking about places like that, luxury, that you really have some money to go. That's my reason for doing what I do. Because it don't take that much for me to live, just one person. Some of us are selfish, y'all. We can't be selfish. Some of y'all just think about y'all self. No, you got to think about the team. It's a team game. Teamwork is what wins championships. Talent just win games. So, y'all got what it takes. I'm telling y'all got what it takes on this team to defeat Clint. I don't care what record they coming in with. But if y'all can band together, pull together, and say, we're leaving out on the line, we're going to practice like we're going to play, y'all going to be a dangerous team. They're going to be a different team come Friday than everybody's seen all season. Because everybody focuses on the record. But that can be deceiving y'all, because each day, like y'all studying film, y'all making improvements. Y'all making improvements to deal with that part that everybody out here seeing. Y'all making improvements. Y'all doing the X's and O's. Y'all doing what's necessary to become better in your skill position. But I'm telling you all, I don't care what level you are on the depth chart, everybody should be saying they first string. Because it's a mentality. It ain't got nothing to do with coach depth chart. Because you got so many players, you got to put them in line somewhere. You got to put 1, 2, 3. You got to, because there's so many people. But your mentality, they can't tell you where to put that. Because some people play like the position that the level or strain they are on the team. They play like they're third string. But you can have a first string mentality. For instance, Brock Purdy, he was third string for my Niners. But when he started getting these little glimpses of coming in the game, he started showing the coach, I belong at number 1. Because why? Even though you got the third string on your paper, I got a first string mentality. That's what all y'all got to have. Because when somebody sub out and they sub somebody in, the other team say, oh yeah, they got the second string in, throw it his way. Mistake. I got a first string mentality, even though I'm second on the depth chart. To make the person that just left the game, I got the same mindset he got. So go ahead and throw it my way. Watch how he going the other way with it. It's a mentality, y'all. Let them think that y'all get weaker when y'all sub other people out that's not starting the game. Let them think that. You prove it wrong by doing the opposite. Don't play like it. Play like you're a first.